It was new, difficult, and just plain heartbreaking. A pregnancy, a terminally ill dad, and a pandemic, an emotional hurricane, and nothing short of life-changing. First came his diagnosis, second came my pregnancy, and then came along the lockdown, one after the other. Counting every second apart, the world wrapped in the pandemic, and I in a blanket of anxiety. Our everyday had changed. My husband and I retreated into a bubble of our own, working from home, adjusting to isolation, while preparing for a little life, without our physical village. A village that remained scattered across the country, across the globe, thanks to COVID, thanks to travel restrictions. Restrictions that now meant I could no longer travel to my dad, accompany him to chemotherapy, or appointments in high-risk environments. FaceTime calls and virtual appointments, they would now have to do. Robbed of those experiences that come with becoming a parent for the first time, midwife appointments and ultrasounds, now a complete solo thing. And when the new life was making its way, the cloud of COVID and isolation still did not lift, leaving me and my little one in the dark of the ward, alone. Adjusting to one another in isolation, but so in love. The morning light came and so did my partner, yet we craved the warmth of family to meet our little gift. Restrictions meant my dad met his first grandchild over FaceTime. It should have been in person. Yet another thing that COVID robbed. In a matter of weeks, the light turned into a blanket of complete darkness. My dad's final days approached. He wasn't himself. He was vulnerable. Yet, when he needed to be admitted, COVID restrictions forced us to let him go, alone. Left at the mercy of the professionals, while we were on the other side of the phone, eagerly waiting for updates. When it came to saying our final goodbyes, we desperately begged those in charge for a moment or two. We got those moments, and a couple more. I'm grateful. COVID didn't get to steal it all. Yes, it meant we grieved alone, an intimate funeral, an isolated mourning, but we got to say goodbye. COVID didn't get to steal it all.